Let me teach you mathematics, spiritual mathematics. Scientifically, it is called vortex mathematics. That is why Tesla said, if you can understand 369, then you can create magic because those are universal keys. I once did a video some time ago, I think last year, where I said there are only nine numbers spiritually, and zero does not exist because it is nothing. We can't count nothing. However, the duality of it is that we think that there are so many numbers, but they're just a combination of those nine numbers. I said one represents intuition, two represents alignment, four represents protection, five represents change, seven represents luck, eight represents abundance. Now ask me, why did I not tell you about number 3, number 6, and number 9? Because those numbers are the magic numbers. They are key. Life is mathematics, not the mathematics that you study in school just to pass your grades, but it is a code. That is why we're able to read other people's destinies. That's why we're able to manifest. That's why we're able to do a lot of things, because of spiritual mathematics. Scientifically, I like how they try to explain it as well. They call it vortex mathematics. So number 3 represents creation. That's when everything starts. Number 6 represents vibration. But number 9, it represents higher consciousness. Now, if you look at anything that's 3, for example, a triangle, even if I turn it upside down, it's not going to lose its shape. It will still stand solid. It's the most stable. It's the most stable shape. Even though when you search on Google, they will tell you that a square, because it's balanced, it's the most stable shape. It's not. It is in the modern world, but in the ancient world and spiritually, a triangle is one of the most powerful shapes. That's why whenever we represent creation, we represent it with a triangle. And then when we represent vibration, we use 2 triangles, one facing up and another facing down. But when we represent consciousness, we can use 3 triangles, or we can use